Hello, it's me, Miss Emily Sally Crawford. Today, a lot of people have been commenting on my Windows 1.0 beta page. So, if you need any help on beta or how you get beta on VirtualBox, it's pretty much easy. All you need is MS-DOS 3.30. MS-DOS 3.30, and you can put on your virtual box, install MS-DOS 3.30, and once you get installed, you first go on setup and you must, it's important to set up. See, setup will tell you, oh, you must set it up in C Windows. No, if you set up in C Windows, it'll give a error in the setup. So set up in the C drive. All you gotta do. And one thing is setup will not install the application disk. And if it don't install the application disk, it's alright. All you gotta do, go on application. Once you start Windows 1.0, all you gotta do, go on application, copy the application over to Windows 1.0 beta file, and that's it. But one thing I did not do in this video is put a mouse driver. And you must put a mouse driver. You know where the Windows Pill Edition mouse driver at. So in the Windows Pill Edition mouse driver, what you do, you put the mouse driver in the setup disk. Then disk 1, where it tell you to set it up. And once you put it in setup, you will have your mouse installed into Windows. And it's pretty much simple. It's not hard. But, I'm here to help. That anybody who need help, and I'm definitely here to help. And I don't mind helping with computers stuff. The day I am a computer programmer. I've been working on computers about with my life. And I'm here to help anybody who need help. So like that. It's pretty much easy. All you gotta do is install MS-DOS 3.0. It's 3.0.3.0. That's it. Don't install 3.0.0.0. Install 3 uh, uh, dash 3.0. That's all you gotta do. It's simple. It's pretty much simple. And once you install it, and well, I'm gonna tell you how to install it. And if you don't know how to start, you first go F disk. And F disk, and you first go on number 1 and number 3 and number 1. You must use a MS-DOS boot disk. And do what I do. I use a boot disk. On MS-DOS. Use your MS-DOS boot disk, and use your MS-DOS boot disk, and you go on F disk. And you first go when you're on F disk, type number 1, type number 3, type back number 1, and once you update, it'll shut down. It'll restart, and then go on format C, and put a dash S in it. Put a format C dash S. That is that is simple. Now, once you did it, you got MSO 3.0, MSO 3-3.0 VirtualBox VM. And yes, it's a VirtualBox VM. Somebody asked about the beta. The alpha build. What to do in the alpha build is it's simple. In the alpha build, all you need is MSO 2.201. It's simple. It's pretty much simple. But what you do is you go into this once you thought MSO 2-11. All you gotta do is go to your setup file, copy one of your setup file name, MSWin back, and put it into the C drive. And once you install your MSO 2.11, go into the back file. It will set it up, but you want to set it up in a C drive. All you want to set it up in a C drive. So once you set it up on the C drive, but running alpha on VirtualBox is tricky. So, alpha need a mouse, but on WinWard there's a username JB8211. JB8211, and he know how to run alpha in VirtualBox. And once you figure out what you need to do with the mouse, and you need a mouse. Even if you get alpha to work, you need a mouse. I had a video of alpha working on VirtualBox, but the mouse and don't too much go on programs like that. So this is a commentary. So I should have a commentary. And on a lot of my videos, like if I do Windows or DOS, just like Word for DOS, I don't have commentary. For Word for DOS, I put some music in it with Shaka Khan, Don't See Don't Cry. This time I should do a commentary. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it next time. If I post something and somebody tell me if they having a hard time with some software, I'm gonna do a commentary. So this is a commentary, and So if you having a hard time with a software, any kind of software like Multipan for MS DOS, Word for DOS, and Microsoft Short for DOS, what we call it DOS, Word for DOS, Short for DOS, Multipan for DOS. or you have any problem with Windows. So, in fact, that I forgot about put a mouse driver on it. I forgot put a mouse driver on it. And when I forgot put a mouse driver on it, I said, this thing got no mouse in it. But it quick and simple. If they say that your beta don't have a Microsoft mouse in it, all you gotta do is take the mouse from the pure edition, copy. I will use, and this is the better way. Okay, you go on the win image, and you go on the win image, and you insert a mouse disc from the pure edition. And when you insert the mouse disc, when you insert the mouse from the pure edition, all you gotta do, once you insert the mouse from the pure edition, you can go ahead, go to setup. And once you set up, you can set it up that way. Also, beta, you can run beta in BGA. And what you do is just put your BGA files into the beta setup files, and it works normally. But you gotta start it manually. You gotta go on to Red Image and start it manually. So you got to start it manually. Right there, I've been having problems with the setup. And then what I try to tell you, do not go. I mean, when the setup asks you, and this problem I had with the beta setup, when I tried to set up for C-Windows, as setup said, it gave me a general fault error. And what you do is you abort the general fault error. You go back to setup. You set it up again. And if it asks next time, they go on C-apostrophe. That's all you gotta do. And that pretty much set it up. But setup, do not set up the application disk. And most time I have, now it does say if I didn't quit the application disk. Now way this thing beta setup is, it's supposed to say application disk, but sometimes it don't set up the application disk. Best thing to do is go on a disk named application. And once you set up your Windows 1.0, there's a go on a disk named application, copy the application disk into your installed Windows 1.0 beta. And that's it. You got Windows 1.0 beta with applications. But you cannot, let's say people ask me this question. Will Windows 1.0 beta will work on Windows 1.0 files? No, it do not. Cause it have a different NE. And where's the NE is? A NE stub on Windows, it have a different EM. Pure Edition, you can run Windows 1.0 application and into a Pure Disk. You can run the later Windows 1.0 application into Pure Disk, but in the PM into the beta release, it have a different ME, so you cannot run later Windows 1.0 files on it. So that's a bomber, They, I'm gonna say in my commentary. This is in the commentary edition. They found out it's another beta. Beta Archive had another beta, and it named the 1.0 preliminary version, uh, preliminary version 0. I mean 105. So this is version 015, version 050. So this version actually predate the beta edition. So it actually predate the beta edition. So right now it in a facultary. Right now in the files are partly, and now what they call in fragment. They're in the computer files. The computer file, once they recover it in the fragmentary state, so it now really partly a bill. So I'm just letting you know about the new 1.0 beta bill that they discover partly Beta Archives. And I'm actually a member of Beta Archives. On Beta Archives, I don't use my transgender name. I'm a transgender woman. I was John Lemon, but in Beta Archives, I'm still John Lemon 647. So if you're on Beta Archive, you can look at my posts. I'm not LTP member. I did sign up for it, but Beta Archive reject my application. Um, it's hard to get. It's hard to be a Beta Archives LTP member because they require a lot of stuff. Before they require you to have a scanner. I don't have a scanner. Before they require you to have software. Put in like what they call that software alcohol. I'm not gonna do all that hard work shit with these software. I like to find software, post it. That if I found a lot of software, I found Microsoft Learning Tools. I found Microsoft Lisp. I found a lot of Microsoft software back in the day. Lisp, Learning Tools, everything. So I found a bunch of Microsoft software. I found a multi-pan 1.0 edition. But I actually found MS-DOS 2. I actually found MS-DOS Beta Build 2.24. I found that. Microsoft Beta Build 2.24. I found that recently. And I found a lot of software. And I really don't need. I thought at the time I needed LTPS. I really didn't need it. I want it? Yes, sometimes I want it, but they're not gonna pick me, so I'm not worried about it. So setup is easy. Setting up 101.0 is easy. I set up 103.0 beta on VirtualBox. I can set up 101.0 alpha on VirtualBox. I can set up MS-DOS. I can set up the multitasking version on VirtualBox, and I can set up a whole bunch of stuff on VirtualBox. It's easy. So right now I'm about done. To right now I'm copying my application disk. See, once I start Windows, all you do copy your application disk, and you see the C. Are you see the? Right now, VirtualBox is copying the application disk, and you could do it on VirtualBox. You don't need any software. You don't need those bots. I could actually got Microsoft Word 1.0 working on VirtualBox. I got Multipan version 1.0 working on VirtualBox. I got a whole bunch of software working on VirtualBox, and it's easy. And now that all the applications. So all you do is just press Windows 1.0.0, and that's it. That it. That done. But I got to put a mouse in it, and that's why I screw up. But you can add a mouse. It's easy. So now you got 1.1 beta on VirtualBox, and it's not that hard. If I could do it, you could do it. 1.1 beta on VirtualBox. So it's not really hard. You could do it. All you gotta do is set up your MS-DOS 3.0. See, MS-DOS 3.3.0. Set up your MS-DOS 3.3.0 and set up Windows. When you set up Windows, do not do that C Windows stuff. Set up with not the beta setup is don't work right. So all you do is go on C and that's a policy, and that's it. And then go on to setup. But setup get the reason why I'm copying the application files on setup, cause setup will get the put setup will get the copy the application files. And if you don't watch out, if like let's say, and I Peter went back to Peter went back to setup, find out setup did say application. I forgot to put application disk in it. But if you get to put the application disk, all you gotta do is just set it up. That way, when one will set your thing, and then put application. But you can go back if you want to put application. You can go back and just say, "I'm gonna start it with application." So it's not really a hard thing to do. Not really hard. You got 1.0 beta. I forgot to put the mouse in it. So other than that, that pretty much it for me. If you request it, I could do it. Right. I have a busy life. I have a busy schedule. So it might not take the same day. It might take the next day, or I'll post it out. So I have a big schedule, and I do a lot of stuff on the internet. So all right, that end of the video. I like to say goodbye. This is the end of your tutorial, and I like to say goodbye. Before I go, right now this is Notepad. This is Microsoft Notepad. In the beta form, but in the beta form. But what I did is I saved, but you don't see the VirtualBox. You don't see the VirtualBox logo on it. Cause I say in VirtualBox. In VirtualBox, they got a feature name. You could save videos on VirtualBox. So I record this video on VirtualBox. So you can run it on VirtualBox, you can record it, And setup is pretty easy, but setup is kind of tricky. Cause only the beta setup do this. The 1.1 alpha setup don't do this. The 1.1 DR5 setup don't do this. The 1.1 pill edition don't do it. Only the beta setup do it. And I think the beta setup is buggy. I think the setup at beta is very buggy. That 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 my only problem with beta. You know, that it's the setup is buggy. You know. Other than that, beta should work, but you cannot run with a 1.0 files in beta. You know. But I I've been working on computers for a while. I actually had a Microsoft account one time. When I said, I knew what I wish I was working for Microsoft. Sometimes I say I'm a Microsoft party, but I really not. But I like you know say I'm working for Microsoft. I like Microsoft products. You know, but I think